Hey guys, so I must be posting a success story today, but I thought I could talk about something else that is really important. This may help a lot of people. So, have you ever felt this? Your life was going good, you were working on your dream projects with full energy and full of enthusiasm, but all of a sudden, everything seems to be strange and you feel kind of an emptiness inside you. You just look around you and everything frustrates you. It feels like you're in the center of nowhere. You try to find a reason, but you couldn't. The only thing you can see is emptiness. You look at your work and ask yourself, why am I even doing this? You feel completely exhausted and you're not able to find the reason behind this. You think that you're getting this feeling out of nowhere, but everything has a reason, and for each and every feeling, there's a cause. You try to find the reason, but you're not able to do it. But that doesn't mean there's no reason behind it. So you must find the reason and make it right. So you may ask, why is it so important? Every cause has its own effects. So we must take care of it in the very beginning. If not, it will have long lasting effects in our life. So how this is going to affect your life? You will feel frustrated, irritated. The first thing it affects is your productivity, your interest, your enthusiasm. So you may not get the kind of energy you had. It will affect your productivity first. You will lose interest. You will feel frustrated to do things and you will become lazy. You may procrastinate, and at the end, it may cost your dreams. So, do we have any solution for this? Yes. Is it easy? Of course. But people find this easiest thing the most difficult. Do you know what it is? Thinking about it. I know you guys are thinking like, Neethika, are you crazy? If I think about the problem, I'll become more sad and frustrated. What are you saying? Of course, yes. But if you think about the problem in a destructive way, it will make you more frustrated and more irritated. Think about the problem in a constructive way. If you think about your problem in this way, you will find the root cause for your problem and you can make it right. Instead of saying think about your problems, I can say reflect on your problems. So how to do this? You might not have an experience on this. So I have few steps which might help you. So the first step is, when something affects you, make sure that you're getting that feeling from within. You're having the kind of emptiness from within, because sometimes you might have some external problems with your relationships, problems with your friends, or problem with your colleagues, and that may affect your productivity, right? It obviously does. So that kind of problem is different, and the emptiness you feel from within is different. So if you are having some external problems and that's affecting your productivity, you can easily make it right by talking to other people. I hope you get my point. So if the problem is from the outer world, from people around you, you can talk to the people and make it right. But you don't have any problem with anyone around you. Your outer world is perfectly good, and it's your inner world that's giving you this kind of feeling. Then you must go to the next step. So from step number 2, we are going to use our most powerful weapon, mind. I strongly suggest you guys to take a paper and write answers for these questions. So the second step is, ask yourself, what specifically are you worried about? You'll get a lot of answers from your mind that you never expected. There may be a lot of reasons, and you might think that I'm not getting any results, people are not appreciating me, and you don't have the kind of motivation you had when you started the project. Just ask yourself this question and start writing whatever comes to your mind. Once you're done writing, read it and you will find what exactly your problem is. So once you find what the problem is, ask yourself the next question. What is the cause? You're worried about something, and what is the cause behind that? Let's say, for example, you're worried that nobody is appreciating your work. So this is what you're worried about. Now ask yourself, what's the cause behind this? Why am I worried about this? Maybe people are not appreciating your work because it's not that good. Maybe you were doing good and suddenly your quality decreased. Look at this, you already found that your work is not good, and because of this people are not appreciating you, and because of that you were worried. And now the last step. So the last question you must ask is, why my work is not good? I strongly suggest you guys to write it down on a paper, because when you write, you get a lot of reasons. You might write that I don't have time, I suddenly got a new project, I'm not able to concentrate on this. You'll get a lot of reasons. Once you write all the reasons, read it again, and you will find the exact reason why you're not doing good in your work. That's it. These are the 4 simple steps. It's basically asking yourself few questions. When you ask questions, you'll get the answers. So let me quickly tell you the 4 questions. The first question is it my inner world or the outer world? The second question is, what specifically am I worried about? The third question is, what is the cause? And the last question is, once you find the cause, ask yourself, why did this happen? And finally, once you ask yourself these 4 questions and get the answers, ask yourself, how can I make this right? And your mind will give you all the answers you need. Most people find these steps difficult because for them, thinking is the most difficult task. Think about your problem and ask a few questions. That's the easiest thing you can ever do, and you'll get all the answers you need. And the reason I asked you guys to write it down on a paper is because that's the most effective way. I'll give you an easy example so that you will understand this. You went to the exam hall without preparing for the essay, and you got the paper, started writing the first sentence, and you don't know how you ended up after 3 pages. So all you have to do is write the first sentence and you'll automatically get the flow. So this is what I'm suggesting. You might think that this is a boring exercise to do, but once you start the first sentence, you'll automatically write everything that comes to your mind, and you'll kind of feel satisfied when you complete this exercise. But if you still say that I'm not going to write it down on a paper, give me some other way to do this, I have 2 more ways. You can either spend some time alone, find a quiet place, or lock yourself in your room and think about it. You don't have to write, but think about it. Just try to ask yourself a few questions and answer all these questions inside your mind. This is one way, and the other way is call to someone with whom you would share everything, some trustworthy person, and talk to them about your problem. Don't complain, just narrate everything that happened to you. And as you talk, you may find the answers for your questions. But I'm repeating this, the most effective way is to write it down on a paper. And if you're facing these kind of problems in your life right now, you can try this right away and it'll definitely work. And I hope this video helps. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys in the next video.